how do you use data, to derive or come to the decision making process? Because we have gone from gut feeling decisions to now more data based decision process.
We started the journey in 2019 in my company. We started looking at all the data that we have. We started then going into RPA, robotic process automation, implemented many tools. Also, from a data perspective, we really started looking at the granular level in terms of data. So, in terms of invoicing at item level, at customer level, really started analyzing through Power BI all the data. It's amazing how many improvements we've had by really analyzing the data in granular form, which was missing before. And in terms of robotic process automation and digitalization, it's an area we've pushed a lot in the last couple of years. So we've gone from RPA to hyper automation, which is automation of our invoice processing. So typically we have an OCR which reads the invoice and then takes it into the ERP. So I would say the journey over the last 3 years has been phenomenal, and digitalization and data has been really key for us.
So what are the mistakes that usually people do, when they implement and adopt technologies without actually understanding it? So what will be the tips or suggestions for people who are looking to use data driven science processes for decision making?
I think the key first is to start very simple. Okay, so we started with a small team of 4 people meeting every week. We analyze all the data that we have, regularly meeting the partners, and the key, I think, is you start simple. Once you start simple, then you can start doing more complex things. So we started with things like customer code creation, which automatically took a robotic process and created a customer in the system. Vendor code creation. These are the things, the early steps, the easy steps we started with. And then now we've gone to AP automation, which is really for me the next level. It's really a fundamental part of finance, which is now getting automated.
Lastly, any suggestion for people who want to join this field? What kind of focus areas do they need to have in addition to being good with numbers?
No, I think you need to you need to have an appetite for this. You need to believe in it. This is really crucial, because if you don't believe it's going to work. Because when I came, I'm from the UK, so when I came from the UK, I was not sure, the ROIs in a country like India where the labor costs are quite low, but really believe in it. Our ROIs are less than 2 years. So in a country where some of the transactional team is earning less than 5 lakh a year, to have an ROI of less than 2 years is really phenomenal. So you have to believe it.